14.
Yay! Hello, live people.
Hello.
Cool.
Plan
Well, no, guess
B.
what? You get to give the recap. Good
Why
job.
did I roll?
Because you told me to do something, so I had you
Oh,
roll.
that's fair. Good job. All right. Oh, what a great day for me to have the recap. Okay, last week things definitely well, not last week, 2 weeks ago. Uh-oh. Things definitely happened. Uh Ewan is meditating and his teacher is not really his teacher. I don't really remember what happened leading up to that. I'll be honest. What did we we were
You're
fighting in the
suspicious.
timescape area.
Mm-hmm.
I turned myself into a giant electromagnet. It did not succeed in what I was trying to do, but it did prove that I could become a giant electromagnet. So, no experiment is wasted. Nagy is no longer attached to Slunda, which is a big win. I think that might have happened 2 sessions ago, but it's fine. But yes, so now we came with Ewan for his next trial, and he was meditating, and Fulmil was very suspicious of Moz because he seems very mean to the child, who I'm very worried about, and also is an imposter and evil. So we're about to throw hands, I think. I mean, we could tell that he was hiding what he really looked like. I mean,
We got a little glimpse
No.
of his eyes changing yellow.
Yeah, Flamel was like, well, that's not the right guy. Get Ewan out of there.
Which I'm
Mm-hmm.
suspicious of, not just for where it comes from.
Mm-hmm.
Not just for the reference.
Right, let me just get a little music
I
on.
never liked this guy.
No?
I
You're
didn't like the way he interacted with his students. So I always disliked him.
I don't know if it's just
Yeah, it's
just
true.
me, but your mic just seems slightly muffled, Andrew. Yeah, that's good.
Oh, right. Sometimes for required.
Percussive?
Percussive maintenance.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, these look delicious. Okay.
Bum, bum, bum.
I need to
All
turn
right.
down my butt.
That's fair.
All right, cool. Ewan,
Yes.
you have just answered this Visage's question of what is the difference between justice and revenge, and you sit kind of in the middle of the two altars.
I'm still
Look.
angling more blue.
Yeah, still a little more blue, but
Like,
find yourself there.
what I'm targeting is like 80% blue or something like that.
Mm-hmm. What was your intention at the bar the other night?
Oh, we're asking recent questions. I assume you mean the most recent bar and not the bar where I received a briefing, just to be clear.
Correct.
Ah. My intention? My intention was to, well, on the face of it, have a fun time and, well, impress Cody, Also, I'm not even sure if I really ate any food before the altercation happened, but also eat food. And I did plan on there being some sort of bar fight, just not one that got so out of hand like some uncivilized barbarian. That was not my intention at all.
Make a wisdom saving throw. Or will save, sorry.
Will saving throw. What do I got with will saving throw? Yay. Okay, if you put it that way, Flamel.
You put it that way.
Hey!
Alright. Find yourself stepping forward another step, more towards the blue. Your honesty is appreciated, Yuan. If you were to be let out, free to go where you wish, what would you intend to do?
Whatever I wish? Probably pick up a mission that would let me both get paid and spend time with Cody.
Make another will saving throw.
Yeah.
Another step forward. Not altering course in either direction. Final question for you.
Yes.
What are you willing to give up and sacrifice for Cody?
Give up and sacrifice for Cody. That question seems a bit out of the blue. I had not considered that. Give up and sacrifice for Cody. What? I could. Well, on the shallower end, I could see sacrificing a cut in pay, or as long as I had enough to live within my means, I suppose, for that. But I would not sacrifice my true friendships, because she is just as much as of one as any other of my friendships. And friendships are friendships until the other side decides that it's no longer feasible. And even then, I can maybe still be friends with them. I would not sacrifice friendships because she is one. But you aren't asking what I wouldn't, you're asking what I would. I would there's nuance to it. Not a whole lot of nuance. I would sacrifice a mission for Cody. Like I said, there's nuance to it. Not an absolute. I would sacrifice time for Cody. Time that I could spend doing other things, I suppose. And I would need to think much deeper on this in order to get more of an answer.
Visage
Is that sufficient?
shakes, nods its head. Make a will saving throw.
What's this will saving throw of which you speak? Hey, that's better.
You take the last couple steps before being right in front of the visage. The energy's moving for both altars, which have been shifting in balance, seem to lock into place as there's this purplish hue that the visage now takes on. One step closer you are. The trial of heart is complete. As it motions for you to stretch forth your hand.
I reach forward with my lower right hand.
It doesn't move, but you see in the palm of your hand now sits this, like similar to the feet crystal that you had received earlier on Verona, but it is purple in color.
Hmm.
Treat it well. Use it well.
I will do my best.
You find your mind coming to a hazy headache. That's the best way I can describe it. As you open your eyes, you see this little girl standing in front of you. She is sweating, looks exhausted, some tears rolling down her face. And she just bows to you.
I'm going to smile and say, "Hello there."
She doesn't say anything. She turns her head over, looking at Moss, and gives him this look of, "Can I say anything?" As he gives a quick little nod to her. "Hello there, E1. I must be going now. These
Are you
information.
sure? You?
Yes, this information must be taken to the courts. It is my job to transfer it to them."
I will put my hand on her shoulder, because if I remember, you described her bleeding from her nose.
Yeah, she was, yeah. Yep.
And I'm I know she's probably not down anything, but I'm still going to, because she looks exhausted. Ewan doesn't know that this is supposed to be done by multiple people, because I don't think he knows that. So he doesn't have that context. But he's still going to spend a resolve point and heal her. Let's see. That is 2d8. Yeah, he's still going to... Ooh, that's 10 point, not bad.
Okay. You can see there's a little bit of energy restored to her. Takes a deep breath, bows to you quickly, and turns around, gives a longer bow to Moss, and heads back out through the door that she came.
Before... He's not paying attention to this, but cinematically, before she leaves earshot, Ewan's going to say to Moss, she's a good kid. He's not timing this, but that's how it's going to land.
Okay. She has fulfilled her purpose.
Not well, her purpose here, maybe. She has other stuff too.
Most definitely.
Now, I'm ready for the next one. I feel quite rested, actually.
Wonderful. I was just talking with your friends about how this was a turning point for you. He walks up to you. Sorry, computer's being slow and loading, so I'm trying to pull up the
when
name.
is this in relation to what Flamel noticed last week?
Pretty much just immediately after.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, would you know in character that the yellow eye thing is weird? Oh, well, I guess you know that something.
I saw his eyes change. I saw his disguise slip.
Mhm.
I know what that looks like. Like, I can recognize that. So Flamel's like, hey, Ewan.
Yeah.
Can I talk to you for just a second?
Sure.
I'm going to try
I
and pull
suppose
the
we
side
have
out
some
of...
time before the next trial.
This won't take long. I'm going to try and pull you aside to where Maz can't hear us. And I'm just like, hey, so a second ago it looked like Maz had yellow eyes, and I think that it's not really Maz. He's been acting kind of weird, I think.
Kind of blink and I guess, is there some sort of check I can make?
Culture check.
Culture, am I a man of culture? Yes. $18.
All right. You would know, just based off of your studying of Stratikai and everything to do with those over the last couple of days. I mean, that's probably the first thing that comes to your mind. There's lots of species that have yellow eyes, but given the context, it has a kind of a key indicator of someone that is moving over to the darker powers. Their eyes tend to switch yellow.
That is interesting news, and somewhat likely, based off of what I know. However,
let's wait to spring this trap. I'm feeling rather good right now.
Hey, if you say so.
I'll wink at her.
The
That does
fires
not make me feel better.
the
Oh,
fires around the room begin to die down. Moss is what? Is what?
Is Ashley still here?
Ashley is not here. It seems that if a trial is being done, she wasn't there with Kaka. She hasn't been here. If there's, a member of the,
Right.
one of the leaders of SSF, it doesn't appear that there's needed one.
All right. Cool. Continue.
Just 1 second as I'm trying to follow this up. Where are you? Oh my goodness.
Casually reaching into my pocket, do I still have the other crystal?
You do not.
Okay.
You only have one crystal. It appears that has replaced it.
All right. Cool.
Right, is this where you are? No. I'm not finding it. Oh well. I'll find it for you in a second, you want. So Moss walks up to you. We must see what the trial has said. As he hands you this hilt of a blade. Doesn't have a crossguard. Long enough for 1 or 2 hands. Would be like the equivalent of longsword's hilt. At the bottom, you can see there's a spot to insert your crystal into. You've seen these before. These are the weapons that the masters carry along with them. But it is bare. Kind of looks like a skeleton. Everybody accessorizes it and creates it in their own way.
I'm going to take it and run my fingers over it and just kind of examine it in wonder with a small undercurrent of, is this tampered with?
Okay, roll a perception check.
What's my perception? Well, it's shiny.
It is shiny. It does not appear to be tampered with in any way.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to, because I've seen these weapons in use before, I'm going to take a respectful step back, clear my blood circle. I will not look down the barrel as I firmly, but not too hard, insert my newfound crystal, which I wish was a little bit like more my favorite color, but and insert the crystal and just be aware if it does suddenly activate what would happen.
Okay. You activate it as this purplish energy emits from the sword or the hilt. You can feel its energy. It's a little heavy. Heavier than you'd expect, but
It's not a light saber.
No.
It's
a heavy saber.
Bloop, real perception check for me.
Okay. 1 second.
Oh no, not me! It can't be my turn.
It's always your turn. Now just put it on
No,
the
I don't want the shadow film, whatever it is.
roll 1d20 plus
We all got auras up in here.
23.
Okay.
Stop
What's your-
seeing things with your special not eyes.
Look with your special eyes, my brand.
My brand.
I love it. Okay. As sorry. As you are. Oh, there we go. Okay, sorry, my mic was acting up. Moss has walked up talking with you on. And you're kind of by the door, just waiting for something to happen. You can feel on the other, like, it's nice to have your senses back. Being in the doctor's laboratory was awful for you. You can feel somebody on the other wall walking in or walking to the door. It kind of takes your brain half a second as it's Moss walking towards the door.
I knew it.
Ewan, are you? What did it say? What happened in there?
It said use it well.
You were there for several hours, that's it?
Oh, there was a lot of questions that it asked me. I thought that was like normal and par for the course.
Well, of course, but what questions were asked?
I think there were like 8 or so questions. I had to think hard about, they were some really unexpected questions, some of them. And thinking about the harder questions, I apologize, sir. The easier questions kind of got swept by the wayside by the harder questions.
What were the harder questions? Seems becoming a little fidgety.
There was one about what I would give up, and that was like I knew what I wouldn't give up. That one's friendships, because honestly, friendships are part of what makes me me. And I
Awesome.
have... Yeah?
Oh, no, you can keep... Sorry.
Friendships are part of what make me into me, and those are some things that I would hold on to. And it doesn't necessarily... It can, but doesn't necessarily end when the other party says it ends. Which is an interesting nuance to take. Really, I was trying to take a nuanced approach in there. And that is very apt right there.
He puts his hand on your shoulder. Ewan, you know how I feel about attachments. Are you really not willing to sacrifice?
I'll put my hand on his shoulder.
Hey.
Make this shoulder touch deal. Make this little circle here. And be like, I have a friend here in this room who knows what it is like to not be attached to anything. It's not good. I am choosing my attachments.
He looks at you confused as you guys. The stone door begins to shift up. A little dust falls from the ceiling. Immediately, Moss turns, stretches out his hand, and slams the door shut. You hear on the
I'm
other
going to
side-
prevent that.
Okay.
I'm holding on to his shoulder,
Okay.
and I'm already suspicious of this guy.
So we're all in here together, right?
You all are in here together.
Okay, can I make like a sense motive check to see like what the hell's going on and if I trust any of this or if I've sensed that there's things that are happening that I'm not aware of?
Absolutely.
Okay, good, because otherwise, you know, Drusus would just have a hell of a time once the fight starts out.
I'm very casually not taking my eyes off this guy.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, Ewan wants to play it cool, but I'm also like, I'm so ready.
That's a dirty 20.
He looks very suspicious. What's even more suspicious is you hear Moss's voice on the other side of the door say, "What's going on in there?"
Oh, I
Can
shoot Moss.
Can I do a I have a thing called Moment's Hesitation that I can do. It gives a staggered condition for 1 round. If they fail, it will save.
Oh, yep, right ahead.
And I'm trying to, I guess grapple's the right term.
Yeah, I was just gonna shoot him. I don't know if that. Oh wait,
DC will save. And then if he fails, he's got the staggered condition for 1 round, which he can still do stuff, but it's like he can only do like less.
Do less stuff.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
DM,
One-
I have a question.
Yes.
So I have a
He
feat.
can either move or do something.
And I'm trying to hold on. Let me make sure I can do this. All right. So I'm going to ready an attack against Maldives. Or sorry, you know, the guy in this room.
The suspicious guy.
Yeah, the suspicious guy that got the same voice as the guy outside the room. I'm gonna ready an attack on him. If Ewan attacks him, we both combine our damage numbers against any resistances or whatever else.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and yeah, so it's called Combined Strike. I've been waiting to use this for a while, and I was starting to regret taking it.
Oh, I love it.
But now I don't. So
This is wonderful.
the
Okay.
rifle is out, and it is trained on him. And I just like say Ewan, I go, say the word.
Okay. So,
Flamel's also just so ready.
okay, what are you getting ready to do, Flamel?
I have the pain cone ready.
Okay, pain cone is ready to go.
Don't hit me with the pain cone.
I know how to do math. I can do geometry and only hit him.
Bloop, what are you doing in this moment?
I'm just waiting for to see what everyone else is doing.
Well,
Okay.
you saw me draw my gun, so
Several of us have drawn
Wonderful.
weapons and are looking at this guy aggressively.
Okay. Let me. All right. Okay, there's that. So, first one is okay, let's do the grapple first. Make your roll.
Alright. That would probably be athletics, right, for a grapple?
Uh huh. You have to beat his. No, it's a. Oh, what are the rules? You have to beat the.
Oh, it's a combat maneuver. I have to beat his
Yeah.
combat maneuver defense.
Yep.
Let's see, where is actions? Combat maneuver. Grapple, you hold a target in place. You must have at least one hand free to perform a grapple. Yeah, I got that covered.
Does this count as an attack?
This the grapple?
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay. I'm just keeping that in mind.
Yep. All good.
They
All
need
good.
a standard action to attempt to. Oh, there's an escape tab. Yeah, standard action to get out. If the result of your attack roll equals or exceeds the. Wait, so I just need to beat their kinetic AC. Make a melee attack roll against the opponent's KAC plus 8, which is already that's already calculated for their combat maneuver defense. Okay. If I beat their KAC by 13, then I have them pinned, which
Okay.
would be cool. But
Sounds good.
okay, what modifier? Thank you. Or I guess it might be a reposition too, I guess. One of those. Something to stop him from doing what he's doing physically.
Mhm.
Okay. What? It just says attack roll. It doesn't say what modifier to use necessarily.
I would say use whatever you would normally use.
Okay, cool. So that would be 1d20 plus. Fail.
Wait. Okay. So is this an attack now?
No, this is his grapple.
Gosh dang it!
No.
No.
Okay. Oh.
I'm still like holding on to him, but I can't
Yeah,
prevent
still holding
him
on.
from doing
Yeah.
anything.
As he turns, reaches his arm out and slams the door. When that happens, you cast your spell, Moment's Hesitation.
Moment's
DC
hesitation, yes.
13 will save.
Yep.
Ooh, that is a 3. He is going to fail.
Cool. Okay.
Ah.
No.
Roll for initiative, everyone.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm gonna say my attack doesn't happen until E1 does his, so that's sad.
You see there's like panic like hits his face. Immediately his eyes turn back towards you, E1, and they like this shadowy illusion begins to fade off as you just see these yellow eyes. Fine, we'll do this the hard way. As the rest of Moss's visage begins leaving him.
Hello there. Ambush!
Oh, right.
And I'll yell that out for Moss.
Wonderful.
For actual Moss to hear.
Okay, so we've got, let's let him roll. Tristari. Okay, Tristari's 3. Okay, wonderful. So, we have Drew, no, Flamel's first. And then,
Okay.
and then Drew.
How am I first? That's so funny.
Don't worry,
So
Juice.
why
Ewan's
won't
not
you-
going to be pacifist about this.
Oh, good.
Oh, yes.
So my thing will mostly help if he has a turn before us. Although it can still help if he has a turn and also if he gets hit and still does.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Okay. Switch up this music. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
I love it. Throw hands. I love it, Flamel.
Thank you. That's how I got first in initiative, apparently.
I have a
Right.
loose arm in my bag. Is that what I'm throwing?
I could literally throw my hands, but instead I'm just gonna
Yes.
unravel his DNA a little bit.
Duel of the
Yes.
Fates.
Oh, it's not just Duel of Fates though.
Oh, no! Oh no! Okay. Ah!
Okay, so
To turn it up to see what's happening here.
you see as this illusion now fades away, this bald. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, just 1 second. I thought I was gonna post a picture for you guys, and it's not.
Not working.
There we go. This bald elf-like humanoid, very broad, cybernetics from the waist down and onto the arms with these two black blades. He hasn't activated them, but like there's wiring going into his back and up into the back of his head, connected to the arms and those. These yellow eyes just staring into you. Flamel, you're up.
Cool. I activate the pain cone. I'm trying to hit only him and not hit my friends. That's the angle for it.
Sounds good.
And it doesn't look like it's a weapon, which is why it doesn't show up in my weapons attack
Uh-huh.
category. But
Cool.
once I activate it, he has to make a fortitude saving throw.
Okay. That is a 14.
He fails.
You know what the
Oh, wow.
saddest
Which
part?
means,
Oh, sorry.
what's the saddest part?
I was just noticing that my ready to action doesn't get to happen because I go before E1.
Oh no, you're ready in action.
No, I know, but my action
Oh.
only works when he attacks.
Oh,
Unless
gotcha.
you'll let me do it anyways, but
I'll let you do it anyways.
oh hell yeah. Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
wow.
He takes 21 points of damage.
His body just starts to convulse with pain as he
It's
screams
non-lethal,
out.
technically.
Correct, but it still hurts.
But
His head flings over towards you.
also, he has the off-target condition now.
Okay.
But he can roll.
I don't-
He can attempt a second will save to immediately end the moment's hesitation.
On his
effect.
turn? Or no, because he was attacked.
Because the first time the staggered creature takes damage before their next turn, they can attempt a second
Oh
will
my
save
gosh.
to immediately end the effect.
Natural 1. He fails.
Yay! For us.
Take that,
He
you
just
failure.
screams as his body tenses with pain. You can see like his muscles twitching. Oh, don't
I'll
think I don't know
unmake
who
you.
you are. Flamel. How's that doing?
If you know
What?
who I am, you shouldn't mess with my friends.
Alright. Drusus.
I say, that's us, and I shoot it.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
That's all I could do. Here, let me roll. Where's my good dice? My gun. Oh, I almost bought a gun dice when I was at the Ren Fair last weekend. I regret not doing it. Oh, but that's still real pretty good. That's a 16 plus 8, which I believe is a 24. Does that hit?
That hits.
Yeah. All right. And I'll just roll the damage in here.
I should let you guys know, you spent time in Flamel Laboratories. All of his cybernetics look like the works of Nicholas Flamel.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, nabbit.
It has his...
Fetch.
Yeah,
No.
Do I-
Oh,
I
damn it!
know
I
this.
used all of those. That's a 14 damage.
That's still good. Good job.
And
Nice.
yeah, that's it. Because even with a full action, this is an unwieldy weapon, so that's the only thing I get. So
Okay.
That's
Just
it.
shot goes, slams into to the back right shoulder as parts of the metal it just splinter off and sparks fly as a little black hole appears in the shoulder. Lovely. All right. Olvius' turn.
He can only do a movement or a standard action.
As he looks over, his head flings back to you from where the pain came. His eyes are, in an inhuman way, just scanning the entire environment, shooting back and forth between each of you. It almost looks robotic in nature as he's gathering information.
Oh man, I got another brother.
The blades retract into his arms as he moves both of his arms out to the side and clenches his fingers in. I need everybody to make a fortitude saving throw.
Okay. Does being off target affect this?
Okay, what does off target do again?
I don't know. It just says it gives him that
Let me
condition.
see.
Hang on.
I'll copy paste it. Your battle concentration is thrown off. You have a -2 penalty to attack rolls while off target.
Okay, this is a spell, so it does not have.
Okay.
I rolled
A
a
fortitude save.
Dude.
How long does
You
that?
said it's magic though, right?
It is.
So I get a bonus on there.
That's a 25.
Okay.
Unless, well, yeah. Let's see.
It's not mind
It's only
affecting.
off target for 1 round unless I hit him with the pain cone again, which actually technically it's not deactivated, so he's gonna feel it again in a round.
Uh-huh. How long does the staggered condition last for?
So it's 1 round.
Okay, lovely. Oh my gosh, you guys have thrown him off big time.
So he can't do any
We were like-
reactions.
Us.
That's good to know.
Fingers are.
But then I can't do it to him
Oh.
again for another full minute. So I got distracted in my.
I rolled a yellow die, and that's why I got so bad.
I did great. 8. 8's great, right?
It
Yeah.
rhymes.
Yeah, great to be 8. I'm to get hurt. Probably.
Okay, Blue, did I get your save?
I got an 18.
Okay, and Drusus?
I got an 11.
Okay, cool. So, Flamel, your way. A1, you're already here, but everybody else, you guys know this feeling. As he brings his fingers in, you all, like a vortex wormhole appears right where he is, and you all get, except you, Flamel, get sucked into him. None of you breathe, though, correct?
Nope.
I breathe,
Except-
and I'm right there.
Ewan, I think, still breathes. I haven't upgraded him yet.
Until
Okay.
the end of her next turn.
I'm sorry, Ewan.
It seems like Taco is like, you're gonna
wait.
experience
Maybe
this.
did I upgrade him last?
Oh, wait.
You did
last
upgrade.
time I did, so-
You did.
I?
You did
You
upgrade him.
did upgrade him because we were doing it
None
at
of
the
you
end.
breathe.
So it's just Tristari.
Oh,
Nah, don't worry. She's
Let's see if she makes the save.
plot armor, please.
She doesn't make the save as she
This-
gets sucked in, and her hands go up to her throat, and she's immediately being
Ugh.
suffocated.
Worst plot armor.
Now I'm going to upgrade her. Wait, how many?
DM, in case it matters, add +2 to my initiative.
Okay, that does matter. I think. Let me go back.
Yeah, because I had my feature explosive meditation go off at the start of the fight.
Okay.
I just needed to remember it. It lets me use my charisma mod instead of my dex mod
Okay.
as initiative,
Lovely.
among other
Okay.
bonuses.
Okay. It does not change initiative, but also, Iwan, because you have things, you get to add. You got to add 2 things to your inventory. Your crystal counts as 2 things, so because you're purple. So you get to add a photon miner and a graviton miner weapon crystal.
Hang on.
So just so you're aware.
Sorry, lots of things. inventory minor, like
Yep, photon miner and graviton miner, Solarian crystal.
photon minor. Just straight up add it to inventory. And...
Oh. Malvius lets out this shout of frustration, realizing that none of you have to breathe. Or the ones that he wanted to attack don't have to breathe.
I just flip him off.
And he's still like trying to get back. His body's still shaking, and you can tell he's a little bit slower, a little bit coming out of this haziness that you've caused for him, Slunda. So Bloop, you were up.
He's still evil and bad. And where is he in relation to me? I got
right
stuck
next to
right
you.
to him. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Do I have to try and escape this thing in order to smack him?
No. You will have a -5 because like the gravity is pulling in on you. But
So if I try and escape, would that just be a move action then?
yes, it would.
Okay, then I'll try and escape. And is that fortitude again?
Yep.
Oh,
Oh yeah, as you break free, you're used to this. You've experienced it. You know how to.
Yeah. And then I will entropic strike this man. So
Okay.
roll 1d20 plus 10. Does an 11 hit?
11 does not hit. As you go to
What about a
swing and-
natural 1?
swinging in, the gravity like it yanks your arm a little bit off than what you were used to, glancing off some of the metal plating of the shoulder, not dealing the damage that you would want it to do. Alrighty.
important question.
Yeah,
for now.
DM. I was trying not to hit my friends before, but they've all been sucked to a different location when I activated the pain cone.
Uh-huh.
Are they in the pain cone now?
Mhm.
Okay, then they all need to make a fortitude save.
Oh, okay, cool. All of you make a fortitude save.
DM,
I'm so sorry, everybody.
Tristari saves with the natural 20.
I have a
Oh, nice.
specific
At least she's
question
not
for you.
actually.
She'll only take
Gosh dang it! I got a natural
Okay.
1.
Oh.
So, DM, would you say I've just done a bunch of timey-wimey training?
Yeah, you've done a bunch of time training.
Does that do anything for me?
It does.
I just mean, like, as of right now, I only can do, at least from what I've got, I can only do re-rolls or something like that with that little compass thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but nothing like mechanically has changed, right?
It will when you take a long rest.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool. Guys, we should totally nap before this test. I used so many things. Okay.
Question. Well,
Everybody,
Oh boy.
make a
Does
make a
this,
fortitude save.
Did we get our health
Yes.
back after our thing with
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Oh, we did. I didn't mark
Yes.
Oh,
that. Okay.
wait, did I take damage? I'm good.
I
Did
have a
my-
question
did my
though.
thing
Does
reset
the
as well?
Pain
Sorry.
cone. Does the pain cone made to affect like multiple things, or is it more organic?
Let me
I
see.
Might have a bonus against it. I don't know though. I don't know how it works.
Your Aegis is not up, Loop. That got
Okay.
eaten through time. That will require time to come back up.
Okay.
It's,
Good question.
I mean, depending.
It does
Disease.
affect- oh, it says DNA of living creatures.
Cool. I am alive,
get-
but only part.
Yeah. Yeah, that's up to the DM for you, Slunda. I think everybody
Okay.
else is a living
Because
creature for
I
sure.
get a bonus to things unless those effects specifically target constructs. What do you say, DM?
This does not say specifically to constructs, so
Mm-hmm.
Assuming that it counts as. I mean, I figure it counts. It would, you know.
The pain.
Counts as,
It's
like,
a pain
sneezing.
effect.
Yeah.
It is a pain effect. It's not going to affect you, Slinda.
Just not at all.
Nope.
Interesting. Well, that's
That's
good.
interesting to know. I'm like, wow, everybody's
Yeah.
hurting for some reason.
14
It's
damage
all-
unless you make a 19 or higher fortitude save.
This isn't going to
you're-
cause any more concerns about myself.
Damn, and
No DNA.
I knew I should have taken a short rest while Ewan was doing his tests.
Sorry.
Okay. So sorry,
didn't
are
know he
we
was gonna
were we back
yoink
up
you
to
all.
full starting this out then, or
Yeah.
Oh, we were?
Yes.
Wait, full health?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hold on. I have to fix that then.
I also
I
have to
think
take
leaving the
damage
time
and
escape
everything. Hang on.
is
So how much
something.
damage did we take from you? 14, right?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, I have
Oh.
50 something.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
Okay, I took the damage, but like full rest, well, not full rest, but like, you know what I mean. I thought I was about to die, guys. Don't worry.
Woo!
I'm a lot better now,
God.
knowing that
trying
I'm
to
not.
remember if I was building up something else or if this was from. I don't think I
Sorry
took
about your
damage in the-
unraveling DNA.
I'm fine. Time for another life crisis.
Okay, so Slinda, you're up. What you doing?
Oh, gotcha. 30. Sorry, one quick question. If we were down some hit points at the start, would those have been healed up? Or just we're back to where before we went to do the time place?
You're back to you're healed back up.
Healed back up to full?
Yeah.
Okay, so my incident with Nagy.
Yep, you're good from Maggie.
And you know what? Even if that wasn't the case, I could have easily... That 10 that I gave to... I forget what her name is, the girl. That 10 healing, I could have easily just spread that out to everyone as well.
Okay. So I'm back there. Okay, and you said... So Tristaria is the one who's really being affected by the lack of air situation.
Yeah, she's unconscious again.
She is unconscious? Okay.
Yes, she's not dying. She's suffocating though. She's unconscious though.
Cool.
She is.
I would like to... Can I attempt to move her out of the radius?
You'd have to move yourself out first.
Oh, well,
I guess you could grab onto her and do it. Yeah, you can do that.
yeah, that's my intent, and I'm kind of like... I'm more pushing her, so like if only one can get out of the radius... I mean, if it ends up like that, then I would be pushing her out of the radius rather than pulling her out after me, if that makes sense.
Okay, it's a fortitude save.
Alright. Do. And I doubt I get any extras on this one. Yeah, it's not. Well, I get a bonus to saving throws against spells and other magical effects. Does this count?
No, this isn't magical. This is now just like there's
Okay,
there's a
it's an
there's a
existing thing now.
wormhole that is pulling you guys in to this
Cool.
area.
Ooh, that's
No!
a nat one.
Nope. It is. You are stuck in there. This feels
All right.
stronger than what Kaka had tossed at you.
You realize
Cool.
you accidentally super glued yourself.
Yes.
To the black hole.
Yes. Did that count as my action?
That is movement.
That's movement? Okay. I would like to, so, I don't think this will work yet, but I would like to hold on. Can I, like, I have stabilize. I don't think it would work at this moment because she's not
Correct.
actually dying.
Uh-huh.
But if I could just hold it, that if she starts the process of actively dying to
You can
stabilize her.
stabilize her. Yep, you definitely can do that. Yep.
Cool.
Okay, sounds good. Ewan, you're up.
Well, you see, one benefit of holding on to this guy was he's still right here. And I have more hands. So having a weapon available and still holding on to him is a fun thing. I'm not gonna try and get out, because he's right here in front of me.
He can't take reactions this turn.
Yes.
Right, because he's
Yeah, just in case that was part of the reason.
okay,
But
cool.
yeah, but it is for a full round, and the round started right before Flamel. So,
Well,
because normally that's when it wears off.
I'm gonna go Photon Attuned,
Okay.
and sorry, brain is braining. I had all this planned. I really did.
That's how it goes.
And I'm going to attack him with, I guess my Wailing Blade. Does it count as my new weapon, or
You can choose which weapon you want to put into it. Put
okay?
them into it.
Yay! He attacked.
Yeah.
Oh, is he next to me when he's attacking?
He would be across from you, so he's on the opposite side.
So more than 5 feet away from me.
Yes.
I got a 27 on my attack that is also timed with E1.
Oh my gosh. Yep. That's
Yay!
Wait, oh, no. 19 isn't a crit on this, otherwise I'd have been real excited. Damn.
those both hit. Even with the -5 to hit, those both hit.
I'm just gonna clobber this guy.
Uh-huh.
And because of my explosive meditation thing, I'm also gonna add +4 to my damage roll.
Oh my gosh.
So all our damage counts as one solid attack and it ignores any resistances. Or at least for bypassing if there's a threshold type thing.
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Okay. So, 36 points. Nice. Wow. Ooh, you guys are starting to get strong. I like it.
Yeah. Now, unfortunately, I can't make another attack because I'm not sure if there is something that scales how many attacks you can make in Starfinder.
I think it's just class dependent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have that feature.
Well, both of you simultaneously, like one of those like anime like tag team slice into him. You cut through the cybernetics, E1, with your new blade, going through. Sparks fly out as another shot hits him directly in the back. Larger hole this time as gases are being spilled out and sparks. A small fire somewhere in the cybernetics. He's looking pretty rough. Alright. Just screaming out in pain. Muscles trying to fight whatever is against him. Okay, let's see if Tristari. Tristari is now, yeah, she fails.
Cool.
Oh, poor Tristari. Okay, but you were readying to stabilize her.
Yep.
Okay.
She's got zero hit points. She's dying. I am stabilizing her.
Okay.
So as long as she doesn't take damage, she's good.
Okay, sounds good. She's stabilized. Sweet. Top of the round. He's taken a lot of damage, and he has not been able to focus on the door. That door flings up, and you see, like, Moss actually there. Hood is down. He is currently reaching for his light blade. It's this darker purple than Ewan's. And he's staring, kind of in disbelief. You have Ashley behind him, who takes a step back. Is that him? And he's going to enter into initiative. Okay. So he's going to run up. Well, actually, no. He sees all of you. He sees the gravitation. He's not dumb.
Oh, good.
Okay. He is going to attempt to. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Yeah, he's not dumb. He knows. So he's just gonna hold an action and wait for that thing to go away. Alright, Flamel.
Awesome. And is there a way for me to angle myself if I move, just using movement to re-angle the pain cone to not hit my friends anymore?
No, it is like he is there and everybody is around him, circled around
Okay,
him. It
that's
is impalpable.
what I figured. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna deactivate the pain cone.
Okay.
Sadly.
There's a relief of pain from his muscles. He smiles.
Oh, don't get too comfortable.
Ugh.
Because
He's
I
got
have
his
other
reactions and stuff back though.
This is what I imagine.
What is my... Hang on, let me go see what my other weapons do. Alright, then I'm a... Two team. There's a 23 hit.
23 hits.
Excellent. 20. This won't be nearly as hard hitting as the last one, but that's okay. Let's see, what were the numbers again? Let me make sure I got this right. Yeah, 1d. Plus damage. It takes 5 damage from that.
What was it that you were doing?
I shot him.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
Gotcha.
I have my Needler pistol. I just didn't load a biohack into it because I only have one left today.
Noted.
So I'm saving that a little bit.
Okay. Needle
and I'm just-
hits him in the neck. Was that all that your father taught you how to do?
I just look at him and I'm like, well, I sure hope you don't need him to fix you up. Because if my plans have gone accordingly, he's dead.
Oh, to be young.
How old are you?
Alright, anything else, Flamel?
How old does he look?
Roll a medicine check.
Because he just called me young, which is not something I hear very often. I'm 97.
You are young, though.
I mean, he looks like he's like elvish in origin.
I guess that's fair, but she's just like, okay, I'm almost 100 years old, sir. I gotta go to check my membership is...
Yeah, while she's rolling that, when you said we started fresh, does that mean I still have my rolls or my paradox stuff for today?
Nope, that is used up.
Damn it!
That's a 31 medicine check.
Okay. You know, knowing that he's probably some form of dark elf, and it's a little difficult with the cybernetic upgrades and enhancements, but he's probably somewhere between 200 and 300 years old.
Oh, fair enough. Well, I'm still not that young compared. I'm like, whatever. I'm not like a child. Oh well. Can I use that medicine check also to potentially glean, knowing what I know about Flamel technology, potential weaknesses he'll have?
You can on your next turn.
Okay, just checking.
Yep. Okay, Drusus.
I respond to Flamel. I'm like, I don't know, at least 2. By the way, he's wearing that diaper, and then I stab
That's a
him.
pretty good point.
Then I stab him. These dice. I gave away the yellow one just now to the trash can.
Let's use the time knife again.
That's exactly what I'm doing, actually.
Yeah.
I was like, if it can kill, timey-wimey people, why can't it kill this guy who seems to have a knack for not dying? Anyways, that's a 14 plus 8.
Ooh.
Hold on, what was the lowest any of us have gotten and hit him with?
A natural 1 didn't hit him.
Oh, thanks,
I know
Smart.
1 plus 10.
I've only rolled high.
Same. I'm debating whether I do this other thing. Never mind. I'm gonna do it the way I was thinking originally instead of the other way. So the first attack is a 14 plus 8, which I believe is enough to hit him.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll the damage on that first attack before I do my second attack with my secondary. What a life I live. Wild and free. I don't have 3d12 out, so I have to do this.
Y'all are a bunch of bullies.
Guys, turns out this is just that little girl Jedi lady who's just disguised as him and we don't realize it, and we just murdered her child. Again! Again!
I think Flamel would just self-destruct.
Nora would frown down on
Nora.
us from the
That's it.
heavens. That's 26 damage.
Oh my gosh.
Piercing and slashing or stabbing or whatever. And then my offhand shoots him. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Shoots him. And now I think that's also a plus 8. It is also a plus 8. Does a 16 hit? This is what we're trying to roll.
16 does hit.
Oh shit. Damn it, I should have done the other thing I was gonna do. Never mind, it's fine. Dang it. But now I know. Now I know full attack. That's 2 stabs. Anyways, 8. That's okay. Now for damage, which is a lot less, but I have this on dice. So I guess that's fine.
Ron has the same AC as me and has failed all his saves.
Where's my favorite? He said, "Sit right here." You're not my favorite anymore. That's a 6 damage of piercings with the shot as he gets shot.
Stabbing in, you pull some of the wires connecting the shoulder to the head, and he lashes out in pain. His arm kind of goes limp, not looking like he can use it. Bullet shoots through on the other side as he his legs are still facing towards Ewan, but his body does an owl and just 180 turn towards you, is looking directly into your face. He stands a good 1.5 feet taller than you. She's just looking down. Alright. Oh, it's his turn. Lovely. You watch as a swift action, the blade shoots back into his hand, that black blade, and this blood red energy, so much of the same energy, you can hear the zoom come on as it he activates it. It looks like Ewan's, except it has this black core. Ewan's, you can tell, is just pure energy. His, just the outside of it has the energy on it. He lifts up his arm and he's gonna take a good fat swing at you. Jesus. Okay, that is a 22.
And me?
Mm-hmm.
A 22?
Yep.
Huh. Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Isn't Bloop right next to him? Bloop, can you do a thing?
I haven't activated the thing. I guess I could have. If he hasn't hit anyone since then, could I have activated the thing, DM?
I'm gonna die.
Activate what thing?
The Shimmer Guard. Because it's part of a move action when I do it. So if he hasn't hit anyone since then or attacked anyone, then they get a bonus to their AC equal to my Constitution modifier.
Is it a reaction to do that? Or no, you said it's part of a movement action?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna say no, you can activate on your turn. Okay?
Okay. Alright.
Okay, so it's 15 points of damage as he slices up.
But stamina, right? That can go towards stamina?
Yes.
Cool. I'm just gonna go ow, 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 ow.
It's like an actual sword. A black bladed sword, but there's the energy going around it.
Okay, cool. Because I'm like, my first thought when you're like, but there's a black core, and I'm like, void glass? Are we dealing with void glass here?
No, you're not doing
Okay.
void glass.
Stabbing void glass into
that's all right.
a time caster. What's
So-
that gonna do?
This but red or something else?
I mean, yes, it is that, except the blade doesn't, activate from the hilt.
The blade just is already there.
The
Yeah,
hilt
the black
activates
blades.
from the blade.
But instead of the white energy around it, it's red. So, yeah. Okay, he's doing full action against you.
Oh wait,
so-
against who?
You. The
But
next
why
attack
me?
is
I'm not.
Could you
I'm not
he,
Ewan.
he can't use one of his arms now, that's why. Okay, 16, 17, 18, 19 to hit.
Oh, kinetic.
This is energy.
Shit. Okay. Yeah, that hits. God,
Okay,
I got lucky for a
7,
second.
That'll do it. Yeah, that'll do it.
13 points of damage. Slices 1, 2. You can feel your armor being sliced through. Like, it is hot as it comes up next to your body. And third attack.
I look quite uncomfortable, everyone.
Okay,
Yes,
that is another 20 to hit.
No. Oh. I thought you were talking damage. And I was gonna go, no. But yeah, 20 definitely hits me.
Oh, he would have more attacks, but you deactivated one of his arms.
Guys.
Okay, that's another 15 points of damage.
Shit, holy fudge nuts.
Slices up 3 times through you.
Please,
Just flows.
Please don't
Cut
let
and
this
burn.
happen again, guys. Please. Please don't let this happen again. Blue.
Are you into HP?
Oh, very much so.
You aren't bleeding. It has immediately corroded. You were
You mean
sliced.
cauterized?
I'm gonna
Or cauterized. It's not
cry.
corroded. Yeah, cauterized.
Oh,
Just
that's
these
better than
big-
corroded.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Cauterized.
You're welcome.
Just up it 3 slices against your chest. Okay. Bloop, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna. So, by the way, no one responded to Moss outside the door, right?
We said
He's
ambush.
here now.
He's in
Yeah.
here now. Yeah.
Oh, he is. Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah, he's holding
Then
that.
I will move. So, how far away is Malvius?
He's right up next to you. You were attacking him.
Okay, I thought you said he was further away. That he had moved.
We had all got pulled up to him, basically. We're
Yeah.
all on him.
He
Okay.
He had. Oh, he like did a 180 with his torso.
Okay.
Blue.
Started swinging.
Blue, your friendship bracelet says I'm dying.
I move in front of Drusus to activate the Shimmer Guard.
Okay.
The health bar on your HUD for me says I'm down to 19 HP. I'm dying.
The 16 hits, right?
16
Yes.
does hit. Yep.
Okay, and this will be an entropic strike, so this will be very hot and energetic and very unpleasant to be hit in the face with.
Okay.
So I'm hitting him with that, and that's 2d6 plus that. So only 12 damage.
Only
from the
12.
entropic-
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Totally.
That's
that
the
is-
minimum amount of damage I
That's
could have rolled
very
for
low
that.
for what you rolled.
Yeah. As you you step in front of him, he's getting ready to go in for another strike. As you go, your sword goes, yeah, you have a sword. Goes up and slashes up.
I'm
through the
punching him
center of
for
him.
this one.
Oh, punching. Okay.
yeah.
Straight to the face, jaw. Just you can see it. Looks like it dislocates. Blood spits out to the ground and gets sucked into the vortex. He is looking bad.
The DM, quick question.
Mhm.
For the damage he just rolled, I'm allowed to. It just says I have re-rolls every day with this compass. Can I make? Can I have other people re-roll?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna keep that in mind for the next time I get stabbed in. I get a +4 to AC around you. Is that new or old?
That's new.
Damn it, that would have changed so much.
Well, that's what I was asking when he was attacking
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, he is looking rough. Like there is liquid dripping from the cables. Sparks are going off. He's looking rough. Okay. Was that it, Bloop?
It seems like that's yes.
All right.
Yeah, because that's action and move action.
Okay. Lovely. All right, Slunda.
All right.
Don't worry, guys. On the bright side, when I die, we'll start the fight over.
Yay. How much will we have to do over though?
Yeah, it's not fun. Now real quick, any like thing with the limited amount of uses still counts as used if it happened in the time place, right?
Yes, it was just HP that reset.
Cool. That's what I figured. What I might do is because if I read right, stabilize, like that's done its work as long as Tristara doesn't get hit, doesn't take damage.
Correct. He
And
is
she
focused on
stays
other
stable.
people right now.
Cool. I'm assuming nobody else looks like they need. Well, I guess.
Drusus needs help.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, oh.
Our damsel.
I mean, but I have stabilize, which just lets me keep you from like completely dying, but only if you're at 0 hit points.
I'm not there
It's fairly
quite
dying,
yet.
basically. Yeah, you're not quite there yet.
Go ahead and hit him.
Not me, please.
Yeah. Hit Malvius.
Okay, him,
I
yes.
almost thought you meant Drusus at first. I was like, why?
Yes.
I was like, what?
Drusus out of his. Put Drusus out of his timey-wimey misery.
I made 2 minutes. He just goes, plan B, and she just stabbed me.
Our signature move.
Malvius is just very confused. What?
All right, we're up on this guy. I mean, I guess I could do an attack. I was thinking about summoning my shadow thing that I rarely pull out. But I don't know. I mean, it can do some damage. Yeah, assume that this counts as action to summon it. Fiery. I had one idea, and then you're like, "Oh, attack," and I'm like, "That's a good idea, actually." If I have a cone-shaped burst, with a 15-foot range, that's am I concerned about? Am I at risk of hitting other people?
Yes.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Maybe what I will do is summon the shadow creature from my head.
Okay.
That's
and have
gonna be
it
scary.
attack. Huh?
That's gonna be scary.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't have very much HP, but it can do an attack, maybe.
Oh, it can
Yeah.
definitely do an attack. As just this black smoke pours from your forehead.
Mhm.
This is giant 4-winged bird appears.
Is it the same size as last time I saw it, or is it bigger?
It's the same size.
Okay, cool.
I mean, compared to a bird, it's giant, you know?
Gotcha. Yeah. I sorry, I'm just like staring at the its stat block and how it has 6 HP and just giant bird.
It's a shadow, so
Yeah. All right. And I will send it off to do a melee attack. Its speed is 30 feet, but I don't think we're worried about that.
nope.
And so it's gonna reach its talons out and try to scratch at this guy's face.
Okay.
Let's See if I hit with a +5. That's a 15 to hit?
15 just misses.
Okay, cool.
As Bird swoops down, talons out, ready to switch. He looks up, focus ice scanning around. He sees the bird, ducks as it just barely misses.
Alright. And then, since that's my action with my movement, can I make another attempt to push Tristari out?
You may, yes.
Alright. You said it was fortitude save for that, right?
Yep.
It's a 7.
Oh, it is a strong vortex, and it is not being forgiving and letting people go.
Cool.
All right. With that, we go to Ewan. He is currently facing towards Drusus. Not looking well.
I'm kind of gonna like. Let's see. Yep, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna kind of tap him on the shoulder in kind of this fashion, but I'm just gonna say I understand a little bit. I'm sorry. I don't need to hurt you anymore. And then I'm going to use my full action to spend another resolve point and heal everyone within 30 feet of me.
Except for Malvius, right?
Yeah, except Malvius.
How much?
Just double
How
check.
much am I getting? How much am I getting?
But this is everyone.
Put it all on me. No.
That
Okay, you
is.
can have mine. I haven't taken any damage.
That's 9, and if your health is full, it can go to stamina.
So we each get 9.
Yep. So does Tristari, Moss, Ashley if she's close enough.
Okay.
And I'm just like still holding on to his shoulder, but like
Uh-huh. Sounds good. Sorry, stable. Flamel, you're up.
This guy's looking like real bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Am I able to evaluate potential Flamel tech-based weaknesses without using up my entire action for it? Can I do it as like a
Yep,
swift action?
you may.
Sweet. Would that
Just
be
start
medicine
undoing.
or engineering? Medicine,
This will be engineering.
engineering. Bummer.
Just
Physical
start doing,
science.
just start undoing the bolts on his chest to look at the proprietary information. It will shut him down automatically.
I mean, very possibly.
It's just copyright protected, and he just self-destructs.
I mean, we've already seen that happen to Flamel.
Yeah.
It's nat 20. How do I destabilize him immediately?
Well, for his arms, the wires which are connecting from the shoulders into the brain, back of the skull, and what Bloop had severed the right arm. Doing so would sever the left arm if you destroyed those. This is pretty advanced Flamel tech. It kind of concerns you that he would leave such a obvious weakness. The rest of it, looks like rather tough metal and designs, not a lot of gaps or holes. You'd have to cut him up open from the fleshy bits to get to the hardware.
Interesting. So I noticed a really intentionally obvious weakness that Nicholas has left.
Correct.
Okay, I want it to just be when I scan him, my eyes do a thing that's just like super obvious that I'm doing a scan on him. And I'm just gonna say, Nicholas didn't like you much, did he? I recommend you surrender. And I want to hold my action to shoot him again if he does not.
Roll a diplomacy.
Okay. Diplomacy. Oh, hang on. Let me see if I have a bonus to any of this, because I have... Okay, that just is for culture checks. Never mind. Okay. $16.
Okay. One second. His head turns and looks at you. Flips the switch on his sword as it retracts. I lift my other arm. He lifts the one. Can't move it right now. I have no flaws. I asked for those. You all just got the best of me. His head begins to twitch back and forth a little bit. I'm impressed. It's noted that. Oh, you guys also want like the vortex collapses in on itself.
So it's gone now.
You guys, it's gone.
Question: so is he in the middle of surrendering right now?
It does appear so.
Is this in combat still?
We're still on initiative, you mean?
Or yeah, in initiative.
Can be if you want to be. I was stepping out of initiative for a minute, but
Okay.
I'm gonna be very, very honest. I'm gonna stab him twice for the time.
okay.
While he's going to the, I would be like, do you admit to tampering with, Ewan's psyche during the bar fight? Asking that.
He's just trying to give this dramatic thing, and everybody's interrupting him.
Not tampering.
All right, I got.
Persuading.
So since we're all around him, is that advantage?
Yeah.
Cool.
And he's surrendering also, so I feel like...
Cool.
Oh, you're
Okay.
doing coup de grace?
So one's a. I am now. I'm gonna be honest. He was gonna die either way. I literally just got a crit, or like a nat 20 on one of those, and the other was a 19 plus 8.
Oh. Well,
So
Persuading, not tampering. That's all within him. As he says that, just as you go up behind him, blade in the neck, this black smoke just begins, not blood, but black smoke begins pouring from his neck. He begins choking and coughing, falling down to his knees before he falls down on the ground. black smoke fills the air. It seems to kind of be taking the form of this. It almost looks like like the front half of a skeleton with spikes coming out of just short little spikes coming out of the top half of it. 4 or 5 of them.
So, because one of those was a crit,
Mhm.
I rolled my D100.
Yep,
It's a 12.
wonderful.
Okay. Do you want me to roll the damage, or I don't really know how you want to work this? So you just let me
Oh.
know.
I'll maybe just write this really quickly down in my notes. As you're still holding your blade, this black smoke is forming around into like this horned skull. Think of it kind of like Darth Maul's face, but more skeleton like. As it all gets siphoned into the tip of Drusus's knife. As the smoke clears, you see this just dark black robed figure on the ground. Doesn't look like Mobius. With a red skull mask with these horns poking out of it. Just there. Laying dead. Moss.
I scan him
Immediately.
to see
Okay.
if he
Roll
still
medicine
has
check.
some Flamel technology.
Will do. Sounds good. Moss runs in along with Ashley.
And there's just a random bird in here now.
Yeah, just hovering
For an
above.
I just look at everyone and I go, I'm sorry if you guys wanted to talk. But then I look at E1 and I go, but it's like
Oh,
that.
crap.
It's like when we first met. I don't do that.
Double tap.
Double tap.
I'll turn
So
to
no,
Moss.
That's a
Yeah,
nat
full-
one, so I get distracted.
It's no. It's only for attack rolls. It's a 16. You can tell this
Oh,
is a
that's fair.
different person.
Hmm.
Based on its vital signs, was never alive, which is terrifying
Huh.
for you guys.
Weird.
You've heard horror stories of the dead coming and attacking, but those are just horror stories.
Well,
I haven't said any of this out loud, by the way.
no.
Still,
Why do you
I'm
look
just like,
different?
You can tell it is a drow. Under the mask is just a skull attached to like a rotting corpse underneath the robes. There's no Flamel tuck there. All gone.
I mutter a prayer in Drow, swearing at this corpse, and then I spit on it.
Interesting. I would have liked a few more answers from him, but oh well. At least now he can't bother us.
I'm just gonna go.
Sorta.
Could you really have trusted whatever answers it gave?
Well, I was going to inspect his cybernetics, but oh well.
I just go. They were clean stabs.
Well,
Yeah.
Moss's voice. I guess that answers that question. That
What
he
question?
is back. If he was back or not.
There are several questions that I have at this point.
He walks up to
Pretty
the
sure he's
corpse,
still out.
looks down. Looks like I don't even know what to make of this.
Me either.
But if anyone
not like
doubts
anything
this
I've
fight,
seen
I point at
before.
Flanell and I go, "It's recorded."
That's true. I'm always recording.
Very good. Are you all okay?
While
Shaka was
Checking it.
giving me.
Sorry. I can't do any healing on her, but I am checking on her.
Okay. She's breathing. She's okay. She's just
She
unconscious.
does have 9 hit points.
Still unconscious though. Like she was at full hit points. It doesn't take any HP away. You suffocate.
Flamel, could you maybe help her? Or is that not something you can do today?
I do not have. Oh, let me see. I do have field dressing. What does field dressing do again? That's
No,
not first
I'm
aid, then.
talking about the nanites. The no breathing
Those
Need to
treatment.
let her
won't
wake up
help.
for that.
Yeah, those won't help right now.
Yeah,
And I would rather do that when she's stable. It can be
stable and consent giving.
Yeah.
You guys see that Moss is leaning over this corpse.
Does
His
it have
eyes-
blood?
It does not have blood.
Okay, I want to take a sample of something from it that's not blood. Then I'll
There's
scrape
skin
off some bone
tissues.
or something. Skin tissue, great. Taking a tissue sample. I don't ask. I just do it.
This is ancient Shardakai sorcery. Let's consult the archives about this.
I
I was
just
going to
I look
check
over
and
like,
see how the trial went, but well, looks like your blade's still out. I think I got my answer there, which is good. I think you all, it's late, deserve a rest before the next trial begins. Kaka was in a meeting.
next trial?
Yes, there are 3.
I
Yes,
just
and fighting him doesn't count.
Are you sure that was a pretty gnarly fight? He stabbed me a lot.
He didn't stab you.
Okay, he sliced
Oh,
at me
not you.
with that
Just-
thing. And then I go, also, if you go in the archive, don't trust that Aang kid. He's dumb as hell.
Noted. I suggest the rest of you make it back towards Hayden's and get a good night's rest. Take a couple days to recover. I have some research I need to do before this, and well,
Is this affecting my trial?
no, that is not.
Shouldn't it? Since he basically did confess to interfering with Ewan's mental state.
Should someone check on the girl who was messing with too?
That
would
too.
If you give me the evidence, I might be able to get that
I will send you a
charges
recording.
dropped. Thank you.
Ashley is still wearing the recorder, right?
Yeah, she is.
Oh,
It should
she
also be
left
on
2
her device.
recordings.
By the mouth of 2 witnesses. And their recordings.
You're in a
I
good
want
point.
to.
We'll take that. Bring that to Blinda. I'm sure she can get this dismissed.
You do know that there still have to be consequences.
To whom the consequences go, though. That
We
is
could give him to this guy.
I go,
I said
not
looking
it.
at the
And
corpse.
I put my finger on my nose.
I don't have a nose.
Slinda
Actually-
just looks confused at Truce's. He's like, what?
I just say, nose goes to Slinda. Like that answers everything.
Slinda continues
wanna-
to look confused.
I want to vibe check Moth, just because I didn't like him when I first met him, and I still didn't like him when it was Malvius, and now I don't know if I've ever met him. So I want to vibe check him.
He's just like, it's fine. It's good to finally meet some Ewan's friends.
Especially when we're like, hey, someone should check on that girl. I just want to get a vibe check on him. Can I do that, Dia?
Yeah.
17.
Okay. This your vibe check. It feels like the boss that you met the first time.
Okay. Still don't like him then.
But he seems a little freaked out that there was, a corpse on the ground that was, not a corpse when you guys came in. It was like an actual corpse, acting and functioning on its own in place of Malvius. That's
Yes, he had
concerning.
been masquerading as you.
warping reality, the senses. That is what he does.
Yeah, it's good to know you're not actually that much of a dick.
For future encounters, Yuan, I would hope that you would teach your friends some manners. However, with everything that has just happened, I will let this one slide.
He complimented you, and you're saying it's bad manners.
Also, Ewan's not our mother.
My mother's dead.
I don't have a mother.
Me either.
You don't know that. Do you,
Well,
do you
Charlie,
believe that anymore?
I was not raised with a mother, so.
I have a mother.
Okay,
Quietly.
good for you.
I'm
We're on
gonna
the
say
same
do
mother.
I.
We have mothers, so I guess I'll.
Trying to take this to evidence, I will have Ashley take the recording to Splenda. The rest of you should go get some sleep. Should hear back from us in a couple of days.
Alright.
Even though if the trial is cleared, E1 still does have another trial. He has already started the
Yes,
trials
they're,
for the rank of master.
yeah, the words colliding for trial and trial here do not make things less complicated.
We do not.
So, in Drake's best Pippin impression, where are we going?
Just
Hayden's, I believe.
Ah, that's where you guys are going. He was saying you others. It did not seem like he was addressing me. Unless if I was mistaken.
no, you may go with them also.
I just go, ha! You're also another.
You're one of us, dude.
One of us.
I was wondering if you would want to chant that.
Also, this really hurts, so let's go rest.
Let's go.
Okay. You guys make it back to Hayden's. It's a slow travel with Drusus's injuries and just already being unconscious. But
I'm carrying her, I guess.
yeah, that was good.
Just a random bird following behind that I'm just ignoring.
I feel
It just
bad
wants
that
to
I
be
didn't
told
take
that it's a
damage.
good boy.
I mean, Slinda's not like negatively like ignoring it. Just like is not thinking, not remembering that it's
I
there.
forgot it's there.
Yeah. I mean, if you say something, then she'll be like, "Oh, okay."
Guys, make it back to Hayden's. The small little droid greets you. For those of you that are able to speak it, just hear, "Oh, here you guys are again. Lovely. Now I get to clean up an entire house once again." I hate it when guests come over and he just scrolls away.
Oh, sorry, little buddy.
I'm gonna make it extra messy. That was very rude.
You didn't understand him.
What?
He just beeps, and then I'm like, sorry, little buddy.
Like all the slime that's left everywhere. It just never ends.
Yeah, sorry.
Poor Blue. It's good that he doesn't understand that he's just a giant booger leaving a slime trail.
I clean things behind me. You should see the slime.
Maybe
that
I'll
you
leave
get
him some
behind.
kind of little gift. What gifts do you give a little cleaning robot?
Dirt. I just go dirt. They love that. It's like
an
it's like a
air filter
snack.
replacement. No, that's not correct.
What? We always made the house a little extra dirty for the cleaners whenever they deserved a reward. What do you mean?
Yeah, that's bad
Oh no.
and rude, but it's just don't do that here. I'm trying to make friends with that little guy.
Fair enough.
Well, you should sit down, Versus.
If I sit, I don't know if I can get back up, so I need to go to the last place I'm
No.
sitting today.
That's fair. Go to bed.
How long has it been since we woke up, DM?
Oh, it's been a full day.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Is there anything you guys would like to discuss, talk about with each other? Anything you'd like
Yeah,
to
I'm
do?
going to, as part of my medicinal training, I'd like to do some long-term care for
Starry?
Tristari.
Okay. She's laying in her bed as you roll a medicine check for me.
Yes.
Okay. Successfully able to help her out. She starts to come to. I know I've asked this a lot. Is this typical for you guys? It's just
No, usually I die at least once.
Kind of dabbing at her, a la the albino from Princess Bride. Yes, quite. But I do have some news for you.
Mhm.
You're adopted.
I'm adopted? What does that mean?
I just lean forward. I think he's trying to be humorous.
I do think it's a joke.
I can never tell with him.
Is my deadpan just too deadpan?
It's so deadpan that it's as dead as the guy on the floor that I stabbed.
Okay,
It's very dead.
too soon. What I mean to say is, you are part of this group now, and yeah, I'm not sure how to further assuage your fear.
Well, would you like, Tristari, a nanite injection that would allow you to no longer need to breathe so that you won't ever be smothered again?
I don't know what all that means right now. I'm still coming to, but that sounds great.
Quick, stab her.
That's like twice
Okay,
in
great.
a day, and that
Yeah, I give her an injection. I'm just like, yeah, that we don't want that to happen again. It's not good.
screamed
But this
out
way
in pain
won't.
for a second.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, it's not supposed to hurt that
Yes.
bad. Oh, right. Sorry. Should have had you look the other way, or something.
It's okay. Thanks for just doing it quickly. Okay, so I don't have to breathe now. That's good.
Okay, how many fingers am I holding up?
It's not a trick question because you have 4 hands.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Cool.
This means I can hide even more hands behind my back during that question.
You can hide
And-
even more hands behind your back.
Well, then the two-handers. Like,
Right.
I've seen some two-handed doctors like ask that question while hiding hands behind their back, just to throw the answer off a bit.
Ooh.
And if I do that, that means that their guess would be even more off.
Hmm.
Same for you.
Serious question. You guys plan on like just finding a place and just calling it good? Because oh boy, this is
Well, I had a place and you guys broke it. So now I'm kind of here for the long run.
I think that's the
It
ultimate
is
goal.
being
We're just not there
repaired.
yet.
That's what I was told several weeks from now and in the past. And it's still not done.
I need. If you want, we can go talk to Miss Harrington, and she's
Maybe
the
not
one.
tonight.
Yes, definitely not tonight. No, he needs to sleep. I
Yeah.
need to sleep.
I agree.
oh, I have things to think about right now. My head hurts. Thank you for helping.
You're
Thanks for
welcome.
adopting me. That's nice. I'm gonna sleep now. Okay.
Good night.
There's
I'm
a lot
gonna
of you in
put-
my room.
By the way, DM, quick question.
I'll
So
leave her room.
the figure that Timothy had made that I had, was that of Natala?
Yes, I was with Natala.
Does Tristari look like the figure to me?
No.
Okay.
You
As
still,
she's falling asleep, I'm just gonna put my finger just kind of on her forehead-ish and just like sleep. And then
You're
leave.
gonna compel her to sleep. I'm not sure if Slinda has the right words to ask about this, but I'll be more direct than Slunda would be, I guess. But just this question of like, is there some sort of way to have like a I guess like a PO box or like a forwarding address or whatever, like where one could be like, hey, if you need to reach me, send it here and I'll go check in once in a while or whatever. Or like the person there can send it forward onto me. Just
Oh,
wondering
that's definitely possible. Were we asking me or were we asking like the group?
I mean, I'm asking. It's something that Slunda's interested in, so I'm
Okay,
kind of asking:
definitely.
A, is it possible, and then B, if arrangements can be made in this place.
Gotcha.
Although, given what we know, I don't know that Slunda knows this, but like, given that we know about, this might not be the best place in a few days, but at least for right now, Slunda's interested in seeing if something can be done here, since it seems like the most stable place that we've been to. Knock
I'm
on
sure it's
wood.
gonna be around forever.
Yes.
Accidentally knocks on laminate.
Oops.
And then it shortly explodes.
Ah, what a great omen.
Yes.
A small droid yells at us.
I love you too, bud.
But yeah, if something like that can be arranged here, then
Yes, I do know that we we have that service for both members as well as civilians.
Cool.
Although I'm a bit too exhausted to.
Yes, in the morning maybe.
Yeah, in the morning.
Okay.
Alright. DM, is Hayden here?
Hayden is not here. Just the
Oh.
droid.
Or Natalie, for that matter.
Natalie is also not here.
Interesting.
Later on in the evening, like before you guys have come to bed, Ashley does arrive. You know, she has her recorder. As chargers haven't been dropped, but it seems like she still needs to be there.
Hello.
She just nods.
Ashley, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you know if Hayden or Natalie will be back?
Natalie probably back this evening. Hayden is trying to get this figured out for everyone.
All right.
It's I don't know how things are gonna go now with this new information. Hopefully it'll be taken care of quickly. Yeah, we'll have to see how that goes. He's currently meeting with Wright, going over all possible options and trying to get that taken care of, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that at least things seem to be somewhat going well, both trial-wise and trial-wise.
Her voice gets a little hushed. It kind of looks like she's trying not to have it picked up on the camera, or she's not supposed to have contact with you, or really talk. It really does. I think it's the happiest
She's
I've
not
seen.
supposed to talk to him?
Yeah, she's supposed to be just like, third person.
Observer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it does. Moss did have a little bit of a smirk when he saw what choice had been made with your heart. So that, I mean, maybe he's biased because that's what his is, but I think that's a good sign.
I'll shrug. I didn't mean to pander.
Very good. We've got two of them passed off. The next one's the hardest one, Yuan. There's an entire list of trials that Mosk is to choose from.
Ah, that sounds interesting. Don't tell me anything. Spoilers.
You see just this look of worry on her face. He's chosen the hardest one for last.
I'll put both my lower hands on her shoulders.
2 of my hands.
And look her in the eyes.
She just was staring up at you, kind of confused.
It'll be fine. I mean, sure, I'll probably get injured heavily and need medical care.
What's
Yes.
You go to sleep.
You know the changes that have happened with Shogeki. You know,
I know some of them, yes.
yes, but Moss is trying to stick to the old ways.
He's not very old by himself.
He was worried that if we too much progressiveness in Jedikeki would lead to new trainees falling to the darker sides of things, and that's why he chose this one for you. This was the real test. It's a trial of sacrifice. You have to be willing to give things up. People, attachments, your own life, if that's what comes down to it. It doesn't.
Interesting. I did not hear any of that. La da da. It will be fine.
Well, can you please help him understand kind of the severity of this? It's not. It's a suicide mission that he's gonna have you guys run. You need to find a way of getting out of this, Elon. They're going well, or talk to Moss. I've tried convincing him to change the trial, but he is just. I think
Look,
he was upset that Liam passed, and he's trying to get back Amalvius, and
look.
I wish I could say more.
He is quite clearly not thinking long term. Even had he wanted to have people keep to the old way, having me do an incredibly hard trial is not endearing to that. Now, if I beat the trial, that'll make it epic. That is true. And I fully intend to beat this trial.
Are you willing to give up whatever's required in order to do so?
I'm still holding on to her by her shoulders. And I'm going to do a thing that only four-handers can do. I'm going to put hands on his shoulders and then cup her head with my other hands to make sure she is looking me in the eyes above my mask. And I will say to her, it will be fine. I'm going to pass this with flying colors. Well, they might be shot and ragged, but I will still pass. I will become a master, and in my second trial, I was given the opportunity to think beforehand on what I would need to give up. I have drawn one line already, and it will not move. That is why I have the answer that I got from my second trial. I will think more about it, and shrug with all four. It's quite possible that he'll change it up. And I'll pass it.
Flamel, roll a perception check for me.
Perception. 19.
You know, you just have natural scans running all the time. You see that Ashley is on the verge of breaking down. She's keeping it together, faking a smile for Ewan, but you like see just a small accumulation of tears building in the eyes, faint little tremors in her hands, and just the muscles in her face are screaming pain, but she's putting on a smile. All right, Ewan. Well, we should go get some rest. Might be weird because I have to watch you.
I'll roll my eyes. I have no problem with being watched.
Okay.
Great.
Well, we're gonna go get this one to bed. Rest of you sleep well. Thank you for doing what you did. Gives you guys a nod.
Welcome.
Takes you on. Anything
Real
from
quick
anyone else?
question. We know that the twins. We know about the twins being Hayden and Natalie's kids, right?
Correct.
Okay, just double checking. Make sure I'm not just making stuff up in game then. Cool. Flamel's gonna wait around for Hayden or Natalie to show up.
Okay.
Tell them about their. I
She
think
got
their kid is being-
questions. She wants
Yeah.
to see. She's like, I have to.
Are they aware of the conditions? Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So she gonna chat with some parents.
Okay.
Flamel gonna be the DCFS.
All
Yeah,
right.
pretty
Anything from you, Blooper, Drusus? Or
I am going to buy something from the future store. More than likely, just a health potion for my inventory later on.
Okay.
For cases of emergencies, because I'm really getting fed up with almost dying. But you know, then I'm going to go sleep.
Okay. Sounds good. Bloop. Slinda?
Your question: do we level up before or after this trial?
That's a really good question.
Before.
Oh,
So we level up.
so do we?
At the end of the session, you'll level up.
So,
Right.
That was my
Slim-
question.
yep.
Okay, sounds good. Mark
Slinda,
has
just
to
like-
level up. Target him next night.
Evolve.
I
you want to
will-
level up? Level up. a
I
new
will
character,
absorb
yo.
everything you throw at me, quite literally.
Stop tempting the DM. Stop it.
I'll eat the damage and become stronger.
Slinda, anything from you?
Just composing a message to potentially, when we get things figured out, when Ewan shows the proper places in the morning. I do have a question about for messages, the general conception of how secure a message would be if it were sent, say, to across the galaxy.
You've had enough experience within the Empire at this point that there's ways of adding security, but there's also really easy ways of it being intercepted.
Mhm.
So,
Cool. That answers. I was just like, unless there was just like you would believe, then
I mean, you could
Yeah.
code. A lot of messages are coded.
but you got to be able to count on the recipient to be able to break the code.
Correct. Yeah.
So, okay. And that just means that it's going to be a more vague letter that I will get into
Okay.
later.
So you're writing this letter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or at least composing what I want to say. I don't know if I'm physically writing it.
Okay. Sweet. So nothing to worry about right now, but you're just in the process of that.
Yes. Brainstorming what to say.
Sweet. Okay. So, I mean, it's by the time you guys all head to bed, it's probably 11 or 12. Getting your sleep. About 1:30. Is you're just kind of like sitting there on one of the chairs. You hear the door open.
My screensaver is running, and then I shake myself awake.
See this. Very beautiful. Oh, let's see. Did you have Natalie as any particular race? Just want to make sure. Just one sec.
I did not.
Okay, assuming she's just human also.
Yeah.
Okay, this human woman with dark brown hair, kind of pulled up in a bun. Definitely has, professional outfit of this beige sweater and darker colored pants. Has several bags that she's carrying with her, and she hasn't noticed you. You can tell there's just this look of exhaustion and tiredness. And you see the small robot move up to. Oh, what did I? Okay. Oh yeah, the C23P2. You see him kind of move up. Oh, hi, C2. You hear him. Oh, you're not going to believe it, madam. There's been people in and out of this house like crazy, and I've just been cleaning and making food for them, and they're here again tonight. Can thank Hayden for that one. He offered the house. I'm sure he didn't talk to you. No, but that's okay. We're always here to help guests. And there's one that's kind of. Sorry. You have E1. He's here, and you can see there's a look of surprise on her face. There's a lot, C2. I'll catch up with you in the morning. Okay. It's been a long day at the office. Like, oh, okay. Sounds good. I'll just go back to cleaning all their messes.
I'm standing there
gives-
so awkwardly. I'm like, oh, she's gonna notice me any second, and it's gonna be weird.
A little pat on the head, and C2 heads off. With a 5 on her perception, she just kind of she looks really tired and just walking. She drops some bags on a seat and takes the coat off and just tosses it there.
Is it in the living room?
Is this what?
Is this in her like living space, like the living room area?
Uh-huh.
I'm definitely asleep in the chair that she just threw her coat on. Like I was gonna say like I was gonna be like I'm asleep on the couch, but that works way better because she's just like whoa.
I love it.
I'm trying
give
so
her a
hard
heart
not to
attack in your own
like
film.
scare her, but I'm like, she might notice Drusus and get a worse heart attack. So she's like, Natalie? You're Natalie, right?
She doesn't like scream, but she jumps.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to scare you.
Roll for heart attack.
I'm sorry. I didn't. I thought I woke you. Did I wake you up? I'm so sorry. I was trying to be quiet. Come again.
Was not asleep.
Oh. Pleasure to meet you.
I'm Flamel. I'm a friend
Natalie.
of Elon's.
Natalie Protdala. That's a pleasure.
Yes. My friends and I, we appreciate your home. Your hospitality.
Well, of course. I guess E1 is here. I'm assuming you're friends of E1, so friends of E1, friends of us.
That's very kind of you.
I hope you're
Would you
enjoying
like
your
to sit
stay
down
here.
and I can...
Sorry, the place is a mess.
No, it's not. From what I see.
Don't you lie to me. I can see it's not a mess.
It's quite immaculate, but
thank
you look... Would you like to sit down and I can get you something? I was hoping to talk to you, but you seem very...
No. It's just a long day in the office.
I understand.
Talking with Wright and this whole situation. Kinda
It is
stressful.
quite a situation.
hmm But she sits down on the couch right next to the chair. Yeah. What's up, Flamel? What can I do for you?
Oh, well, I was hoping you would tell me a little bit about your children.
Oh, yeah, I have two beautiful children, um, twins actually. Um, they're great kids. Um, they hard workers. They uh, just working to be like their dad.
Hmm.
Um, uh, um, uh, very talented, skilled like their father. Don't get to see much off at the Shinigeki Temple training, kind of a boarding school type situation over there. See them
You
every
know much
3 weeks
about
on the
their
weekends.
training?
I've Ewan's not Ewan, sorry. Hayden's tried explaining that to me every once in a while. It's get some of it I don't. It's not really my thing.
Have they talked about it much?
No, they come home and they're kids, right? They're off running around, causing trouble for C2 and keeping the house a mess, or making it a mess when they get here. So yeah, I think they should be coming home in a couple days. Take a little bit of a break.
That's good. Uh, they seem like good kids.
They really are. They really are. They're the sweetest. They just care about everyone and want to make people feel loved and seen and cared for, and they're really good.
Good. You seem like an excellent mother.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot. I wish I could do better. I don't see them often. I feel like I'm not raising my own children, but it's for a better cause, I guess. That's what Hayden says.
Mm.
So
Maybe. I will say the reason I asked really is I did get the chance to meet them, sort of see them earlier on our visits to places, and it was
oh,
some of it was a bit worrying to me. And
oh,
I think if I was their mother, I would want someone to let me know.
okay.
Mostly your daughter. I was worried about her. You said that they're good kids, eager to make people feel loved and appreciated, and I worry that her teachers are not doing that for her. I know I don't know much about your situations, but it might be just good to talk to her about it and check in and see if she's all right.
Okay. I okay. Is anything in particular that I could talk about with them? Anything that you noticed? What's
Well, I'm not a particular fan of Boss, I'll be honest. A little bit of a bias. He reminds me too much of someone I grew up with who I do not like. But I am wary of anyone who reminds me of him. So,
okay? Well, they're usually pretty honest with me about what things are going on, so I'll mention this to them and see what's happening. Thank you for giving me the heads up. I'll try my best
okay.
to be a good mom, and you know what they say, mother's intuition. They always know what's going on, but I don't see my kids enough to really know what's happening in their lives. And they always want to spend time with their dad because he relates to them more, and that's just hard sometimes. But
Sure it is.
thank you, though. Flamel, right?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you, Flamel.
Well, hopefully it's nothing, and I'm just, sensitive. But I thought it was worth a mention at least, just in case.
Just in case. Thank you.
Well, is there anything I can get you? Can I get you food or something before I turn in? Just
Oh no, I'm good. C2 can do that for me. Just gonna
Alright.
sit here and rest here for a minute, and yeah, that'll be good.
okay. And just in case you didn't notice, one of our friends is in that chair right there, asleep, very much asleep. Right.
I
I didn't want him to startle you if he started snoring or something.
Okay, well maybe I'll retire to my room then. And
Yeah. Yeah.
does he need blanket? Should I take the clothes? Oh, I feel so bad.
your coat's on him. I'll get him a blanket or something.
He goes
don't
to put
worry.
it on the rack, and I'm hanging off the rack, also asleep.
It's like, give us rooms.
I think if this coat to go hang it on the rack, and I see Bloop there, and I'm just like, and I hang the coat next to Bloop, and I'm like, this is weird for us, even.
Is Ewan the only person in a guest chamber?
I'm in a guest chamber. I
I'll
assume.
be in a guest chamber
Just-
momentarily. I drape a little blanket over Drusus, and I drape a blanket awkwardly over Bloop on the coat rack. And then I go to bed.
Okay. Drusus. Roll a D100 for me.
Another D100?
Yeah, I love my D100s. I feel like they're the most underutilized die.
They're the scariest, too.
Uh-huh.
That's a 22.
Okay. Lovely.
Also, Blue, make sure you put this in your inventory.
Put what in my inventory?
Read the chat, damn it. I'm making sure I don't die later on. I mean,
The
or
health potion.
technically, yes.
Okay.
It cost me a lot of money. Anyways, I rolled a 22.
Okay. Sleep comes to you pretty quickly. Your mind focuses on just the sounds of clocks ticking. Fingers and hands fidget with the compass. Not sure why or how, but you find yourself on the beach once again. Feet, feels like you're awoken as the waves brush up against your toes. Cold water shocks your body.
I look around.
Looking around, you see about 30 feet away from you a figure standing there. Different from the one that you've just recently learned to surgeon. Darker skinned man, some dark hair, purple eyes. Very upright posture. Arms folded, just looking down at you.
Well, I don't know who you are. How many of us are there?
Guess I'm within range now.
Oh, shit.
Drusus?
Wait, you're not me?
Oh no.
Where am
Mind if I come and join you?
I mean, is this your place or mine? I mean, yeah.
That's yours.
Yeah, I would like to make a culture check or a history check to see if I have heard of and or recognize this person.
You don't have to roll. You recognize this person.
Oh shit! Is it
You,
who I
you,
think
you
it is?
lived on Darkfire, and you were attempted to be recruited into the Omnitempore. You've seen the comic books, Drusus. You know.
So this is
that
definitely Titus.
This is Praetor Titus, yes.
Cool. I'm just gonna go. Listen. First off, I really don't want to die. Second off, I was a
Few of us
huge fan as a kid, and if my whole family hadn't been raised to the ground and stuff, I probably would be really excited to have you like sign a comic book or something. And like I'm very like obviously like I'm visibly shaken, like I'm shaking, because this is like
He comes and sits down next to you. Appreciate the compliment.
I just like kind of whisper. I'm like, "Are you gonna kill me?"
No, I'm not coming for you.
Oh,
Should I?
No. Please don't. I would prefer not to die.
As I said, few of us do, actually. It's not all of our privileges to.
I think I know exactly who you're coming for, though.
She has
What?
been.
Wait, she?
High Inquisitor wanted me to come along in case you all tried to pull a fast one.
Oh,
No.
is she mad about the email that or the letter I sent her?
His eyes flare with this deep purple flame. Who should I be after? Ewan. Not Ewan. Sorry, that was
Not
DM's
Ewan.
lip.
No, not Ewan.
Drusus. No. Who should I be after?
He just goes bloop, definitely bloop.
I'm just gonna go. So this doesn't have anything to do with the time I tried to kill the High Inquisitor?
Oh, there's a lot of things that has to do with. She's not happy about that.
I mean, I
It's not
wasn't
like
happy about
I-
it either. She tried to kill me first before I knew who she was.
I have bigger fish to fry than that.
Wait, okay, so wait, you're coming to where I am? When I am?
Correct?
Okay, cool. Can I ask when am I right now? I'm not really sure if I'm being honest. It's been
Right now it doesn't matter because you're here.
okay. That's a thing, I guess. Good to know.
It is a
Wait,
thing.
is she here? Or are you physically sorry, I'm really new to this, which you probably understand. So you're coming personally with the High Inquisitor, but not in here, but out where we are?
Correct?
Okay. In person.
Contract is up. Or it will be by the time we arrive.
Okay, that's good to know, I guess. Yeah, what was that contract again?
That you guys are going to give up Tristari.
Right.
Well, that we won't fight when they take Tristari.
Yeah.
Okay.
They didn't say
okay.
anything about running.
So that's good to know. We lost the ship she gave us until then. Don't know
Okay,
where that
well,
is. Okay.
Doesn't matter.
So you're coming for Tristar. I'm assuming that's the her, and it's not like. Yeah, I don't know what other her it would be at that point. Do we need? I'm really scared of you, and I don't know what to say, and that's kind of rare for me. And I just want to say I'm sorry for that. It's like starstruck and terrified at the same time. I really hope you appreciate that, and aren't. I'm a little flustered.
That's okay. One question at a time. Who is it that you thought I was coming after?
Okay, I just want to say I have no affiliation with them first. They kind of just like let it slip, and I didn't really process how bad it was until I heard exactly what they said. I don't condone anything they did. I'm not even friends. I just met them, and apparently they've met me more times than I've met them. So please don't hold this against me. But his name is and I like try and I just like scoot like an inch away, and I go Kaka.
Watches Praetor Titus takes a breath in. Okay. Good to know. I could see why you would expect me to be after him. Very good. Oh, God. More complicated. Lovely.
I'm sorry about that.
No, don't apologize. The Empire's in shambles. I'm here talking with someone who doesn't even know who they are.
Oh,
Go
I know who I am now. I think I met myself, or at least
Mm-hmm.
who I was. I'm still trying to get the hang of this, I guess. I really don't want to die right now.
Well, good news. I can't kill you. So,
Okay,
or I
that
won't
raises
kill you. I guess I
another
could,
question.
but I won't.
I have. If you, like, you're not allowed to. Because for some reason,
Correct.
the way you insinuated that makes me even more scared than I was.
Talk to your previous self. Get to know him and know what he did. You'll maybe understand a little bit more.
He said he was a bad person, though. And it sounded real bad.
He was.
But
And then he changed. And now you're here.
the only person who can tell you what to do. I don't think I can talk anymore at this point. I'm very concerned and confused. I'm trying to do the hierarchy math, and it's not mathing. It's like no one tells Titus what to do, except the Emperor. Maybe there's someone else there, though. Maybe someone. What did I do?
You don't see him talking, but the voice enters your head. Breathe. It's okay.
I don't need to do that anymore.
You're piecing things together. And that's good. Do you know what I do, Drusus?
I mean, like literally, or like from what is known to the public.
All of the above.
Okay, well, I guess let me take this step by step. How accurate is the story I would know about, his backstory and what his actual job is?
Highly under-exaggerated.
Okay, I'm just gonna go like, well, you are the head of the Omni Tempore. It's the force that serves directly under the Emperor, pretty much, and are like out of the rules, but also are the rules, but also have their own rules. No one escapes. Alright, it's kind of like I like inch away a little bit, and I just go, usually, or for not for always. I don't know. You guys make sure you do what's best for the Empire, the Emperor specifically. I'm not sure if that's mutually exclusive all the time. From some of the things that have been told to me, you're specifically in charge of making sure certain things like void creatures and time things are the correct way. I'm not really sure. I guess you decide whether it's correct or not, or the Emperor.
The Emperor decides, and we obey.
Okay.
Do you know how many times I've had a correct time because of you?
Me
and your friends?
specifically?
Just what are you, Plan B now?
I count.
All of
I
you?
count. I was like me specifically, or including my other timelines.
All of it. All
Okay.
of you.
I'm gonna go with thousands. Because
He's just shaking his head slightly.
I just I put my thumb up and like the iron. Okay. Well, that's disconcerting. I'm assuming
It's
that's
okay.
mostly because you're not allowed to kill me permanently. Which is weird in and of itself.
No. He closes his eyes for a second. You see him take a deep breath. Jesus, I'm just. There's a lot of people that like to play in riddles. They like to play in games. I'm not a big fan of that. Maybe I was at one point in my life, but not anymore. This job's hard. This life is hard. It's not everything you cut out. It's made to be. No. Think of all the confusion that you have, and you're just learning. I think this is my first time actually talking to you, though. Tried correcting things that you've done. Can only get so far. There's something coming. Someone coming. Someone already working. And you and your friends are going to have a big choice that is going to affect all of that. Now, I'm going to try and stop it before it gets to that point, but I don't know if I'll be able to. Time is weird. There's times I've thought I've understood it, and times where I'm very confused by it. And I follow along because the Emperor, he tells me what to do. Things keep getting worse and worse. And I don't know why. My friends. Oh, sorry, what?
Is this referring to and I'm gonna kind of just like describe the being, what I can remember of being who we fought with that initially, sparked this campaign.
Just nods his head.
I mean, all we really want right now is to make sure that whatever it is, that's it.
That's what we all hope. Hope is running out. Family are gone, friends are gone. Can only try so hard to bring them back. After so many times, it doesn't work anymore.
Drusus is feeling something that he really hasn't felt in a long time right now, which is confidence and hope. And he's gonna just try and make like direct eye contact with Titus.
Oh,
Well,
You feel this overwhelming pressure within you.
he's not gonna shy away. He's kind of been told he's got a get out of jail free card. He might get really badly hurt, but right now he's got too much confidence. And he's just gonna say, if we're fighting the same enemy, and we're part of it for some reason, I don't see why I can't fight alongside you. If at least in my own way. There has to be a reason, right?
There does. And I can't find that reason. I can't find why. That's frustrating. I know I'm thinking about a lot of other things right now, and that's probably clouding some of my thought and judgments.
How about, I don't know how hard it is for you to reach me here. I don't know all the rules, but I do know this. Whenever I succeed, it's usually because I've gone around the rules that I know. Maybe that's what you need. And if that's the case, maybe the best I can do to fulfill what the Emperor needs is to go into the chaos and find whatever it is and grow.
You cut out. Find whatever it is and what?
And grow.
Golf Romeo Oscar Whiskey.
Yes.
Potential for you, Jesus. What the Emperor needs is for you to bring her back, alright? There's a way to do it.
Does he need us or her?
All of you. You're gonna have to do something difficult, though.
I feel like I do a lot of difficult things.
Something I've done successfully once.
DM, what's something really hard from the comics that he did?
You can't. Well, I mean, there's a lot of fighting off. Completely rewriting time and monsters of the void. Slaying.
Cool. That's exactly what's going through Drusus's head right now.
I've pulled this off once, Drusus. I wish I could do it again, but can't. There just are some rules that can't be broken. Bring Avrilla back, okay?
Wait. What do you mean bring her back? And I
That overwhelming pressure shifts from the center of your head, your chest, to your head, and feels like your head's about to explode. You'll understand. Your body isn't handling this very well right now.
So I'm in a lot of pain right now.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I'm gonna fight against it as much as I can and go, what do you mean I can bring her back?
Need to rewrite some time. You don't have enough power to do it by yourself, but if you harvest it from yourself, it gives you a little bit of a wink, then you might understand. You're waking up now.
How do I find myself?
Yeah, you already have. Can't get the original, but there's a couple others of you roaming around in other places that like to hide.
Like that stupid rat.
That's fun. The other one is a little trickier, but well, you know him. The waves begin to get higher and higher.
DM, I want to roll something real quick. I just need to know if I understand, or if player me understands correctly. Am I Winder?
Make your roll.
Son of a bitch. Which is exactly what Drusen is gonna say. What am I rolling? What is this? Is this knowledge or history or sense something? What would this be?
This would be piloting check. You're
Oh!
using time.
Okay, shit. 27. Yeah, plus 15.
For half a second, as you're like the waves are now moving up and you're still sitting there, like your legs are completely covered by water. It's splashing up and pulling you out to sea. They're off, like kind of standing on the water. You see this faint outline starting to appear of what does appear to be Winder, and you can see the other faded talons around him. There's some engagement going on, some battle, there's some screaming. Sounds like the word pirates is being said. And it cuts out.
I'm gonna kill him. Drusen says that aloud, pointing at him. He's like, oh, I didn't even need another reason to kill him.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's session, everyone. Thank you.
Boy.
So, raise of hands for everyone who knew that I was Winder.
I did not know that. I knew.